Happy Sunday or happy whenever you stumble upon this video. Wow. What a week, huh? Who would have thought that after this insane 4 years of just radical neo-Nazis that something like that would happen, right? Okay. And then, there was that, and then of course there's duality. So there was this, we finally were able to flip the Senate, and we had these like huge elections, and there's so much progress, and people are still holding on to the past. It's those people who are still freaking carrying around the flag that, they lost the freaking war and they're still holding that flag. Gotta let it go. The Trump flag, gotta let it go, okay? It is not like a time to be proud of. And chances are, if you are a avid Trump supporter still, you're probably not watching my videos. So there's that. Because it's one thing to be like, oh, the taxes, but it's another for him to be like, oh, I love you, you white supremacists, but go home to your families and sleep well, and I really appreciate you fighting for me. If that's the side you're on, my love, ooh, you probably don't have a lot in common. Just saying. Okay. Anyways, there is a new moon in Capricorn on Wednesday, so I just want to pop in here, pull a few cards, and see what we get. And if you thought that 2021 was going to be a mellower year, no. I think what we are seeing is there's a lot of fear, for one, of change and progress. Even the new vaccine, like, people are afraid because it was able to be put into the society like so quickly, but it's because of new technology. In the age of Aquarius, there's all sorts of different theories about when that starts or whatever, but the fact is people are able to get things moving. You have a thought, it comes into fruition. There's a lot of new technology out there. There is a lot of people that want to stay stuck in the past and are afraid to move forward. And this time is going to be really hard for them, and we're going to see a lot of pushback. But we are making progress, and we have to make progress. Otherwise, we're not going to make it on this planet. So there's that. So we got a man holding a heart, and Venus is in Capricorn, so we like stability. We want just somebody to be grounding, you know, it's very earth energy. And, you know, appreciating what you have. And we just always get these dang contracts. You know, Mercury will be going retrograde at the end of the month. And your past always wants to come up and say hello and see if you've learned those lessons, if you are still holding on to the past, you know, and I'm guilty of this. I always let in people that I know I shouldn't, you know, and then lo and behold, I learn that lesson for the umpteenth time, and I'm like, oh crap. So perhaps you need this too, but also it's the balancing of the scales, you know. There's these far left extremists and there's these far right extremists, and I think most people are somewhere in between. And somehow we have to figure out how to work together, because holy shit, this is nuts. And, you know, that first chakra, which is your root chakra, which is that grounding, that stability, you know, do you feel safe? And what do you need to make yourself feel safe? And then adjacent possibilities. And I see that as so many different possibilities of where you want to go, what you want to do. You know, there's even a door right here, which is kind of wild. You wouldn't expect it, but it's there. Do you want that door? I don't know. Maybe. Where do you think it leads? You don't know. And the moon is currently in Sagittarius, so of course, like, I love taking just like walks around neighborhoods that I've never been into. And what I typically do is I just let Porter lead me. I'll just be like, okay, which way do you want to go? And then, you know, it just makes it kind of an adventure. So it's like a choose your own adventure. What door do you want to choose? So many options. Okay. And because it is a new moon, I'm going to pull a goddess card and see what wants to come through. Aphrodite, inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. You know, and I love that. I do want to pull one of these for a new moon intention because I love to do that. too. Oh. Always balancing the scales, right? We got some yang, which is that fire energy, which is that doing and taking care of business and doing all the things. And then we also got time for a nap. Yeah. We need them both, because if you are too fired up, you're going to burn out. But if you don't have enough energy, you're just going to sleep your life away, you know? I'm going to read maybe a little bit from both. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Okay. And I do want to just read the protection message, just in case. Be mindful of the tendency toward impulsive action, overconfidence, and aggressive behavior. Think before you act, lest you find yourself in a situation that will lead to uncomfortable consequences. Be sure you really want what you're chasing after, because you might be sorry when you get it. The appearance of this card isn't cause for fear, for life is all about learning lessons. Practice temperance, diplomacy, and thoughtful consideration before making a move. Okay, and then I just want to read a little bit from Time for a Nap. Rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. Temporary non-action, allowing dreams to arise. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I get so thirsty. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, and your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back. Take a seat and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you. Absent any force or conscious direction as you observe without engagement now. And then a protection message. You are a human being, not a human doing. Is it possible you're suffering from workaholism? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone? To be there for everyone and to go, go, go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now you are an empty well and have no reserves for others or for yourself. Don't let your ego keep you going full speed when your body and spirit need rest. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed. You will feel like a new person if you take that break. Do it now. Okay. I like that those two came out together, you know? I'm telling ya, duality all the time in my readings. Okay, I want to do a quick little animal spirit. Let's see if we can get one that we haven't got before for this new moon in Capricorn. We got the tiger last time. Now we got the lion, which I believe is another fire sign. This fire. Oh no, maybe it's not. Or is it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Lion. Patient, regal, a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet these with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and actions. They do not waste energy or resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawn, too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation and friendship. It's beautiful. Love that. Okay. And then, doesn't sound like a good sound, does it? I want to get that looked at, friend. Okay. Sacred Rebel. Okay. Interesting. We got some more fish. Last time there was just one fish, but now we have a school of fish. And it says, in the world, not of the world. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you, just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, walking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way with life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed, so that all may be accomplished. It is at an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defenses layer by layer and to nakedly accept what is. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are okay, or you are ready to be, you're okay too, but you are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable, nor do you need any other acceptable social phase. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You were born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are, rather than how you've been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. Okay, there's a quick healing process. So imagine you are running naked into a sea, ocean, river, or waterfall. Be cleansed. Feel it happening. Be with it and enjoy the sensation of it. Feel freed of any weight that you no longer need, be it physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual. Let go on all levels. When you are ready, just open your eyes and rest for a few moments before going back to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. I love that. And, I like that they kind of mirror each other. Aphrodite is all about just like letting loose and dancing and like really just embracing your feminine divinity and, allowing yourself to play and have fun. And, I think it's funny that we have both the feminine, which is, the being, and then the masculine, which is the doing. And, I think that it's just an opportunity for you to ask yourself, what do you need? Do you need to get motivated? Do you need that fire? Do you need to, really do the thing? Or maybe you need to play and just allow yourself to be in your feminine, Okay, and then let's do our miracles now. By spreading loving energy, I attract more love. And I think that when we fill our own cup, when we adorn ourselves, when we really nourish ourselves, then that love can spread to others. So I hope that this is a beautiful new moon, and as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'm sending you so much love. All right, have a beautiful nap, and I will see you soon.